Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl Morgan Tracy J, coming today with another video for Vlogmas, and today's video is all about cook with me. I'm so excited you guys are here. So the first thing, guys, you're gonna need some chicken. You're gonna need lime, avocado, chicken broth, black beans, rotel, cream of chicken, sour cream, and some cheese. So guys, the first thing you want to do is you want to throw water in a pot because it's time to boil your chicken. And I pre-seasoned my chicken some days before, but you are welcome to do it how you want. And I'm only cooking one piece of chicken. And then the next thing, guys, I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and just drain a lot of my vegetables that I have that are coming from out of the can. Not everything is coming from out of the can, but you can do it all from the can if that's easier for you. So now it's on to the other Morgan. Okay, guys, a few things I kind of forgot to mention is you do need some whole kernel corn. You can get it in the can, but I actually already had some frozen corn that I'm going to be using in this. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, but to go on top at the end with the lime and the sour cream is green onions. I think the green onions have a really good taste and a really good flavor. Also, too, I got the black bean fiesta version. However, you can just get black beans or you can get any type of beans. I just seen this and I thought it went great with the occasion. So I'm going to drain my little vegetable thingies right now. Alright guys, next what you need is some whole kernel corn. This can be from the can or it can actually be frozen. Mine is frozen, and so I'm going to be boiling a little bit of water with the corn to help it cook. But if you do the can, you can just throw it in the pot when you go to throw all your vegetables in the pot. Also guys, next I'm going to do is heat up a few cookies because I want to give you guys some advice. But your girl got to have a few cookies while she gives you some advice, right? And also a little bit of that good old almond milk. You guys know I love me some almond milk. Okay guys, well now I'm getting ready to give you some of my top advice and tips on what I do to help myself push myself forward and not get stuck by the feelings of I don't feel like doing this, I'm not going to do this type of thing. Now the first thing I have to give this disclaimer, guys, I'm not perfect at this. There are many things that I decide not to do because I don't feel like doing it. However, if it's connecting to my purpose and if it's something I truly feel led to do by God, then I go ahead and do it, guys. Like, I don't play about that. So for example, I know that I was supposed to do YouTube. I knew I felt the pull to YouTube. Now, am I inspired every time it's time to record a video? No. There's many times I press play and I'm not inspired. There's many times I have to sit down and edit when I'd rather be doing something else, like playing with my dog, going out to eat with a friend, whatever it may be. But I have to prioritize. And so that's one thing I will encourage you. The first thing is you got to remember what your goal is and why you're doing the action that you're doing to get to your goal. So for example, me editing is actually me trying to actually reach a higher goal. It's not just about editing this one particular video. It's actually something bigger than that, right? So you have to pay attention. You got to remember your why because that's going to help you with moving forward and actually working on your purpose versus sitting there saying, I don't want to record. I don't want to write the blog. I don't want to do that. I don't want to study for this test. Instead of saying all that, you're remembering your why and you have to remind yourself. The next thing is, boo, you just got to take action. So for example, if you're sitting down thinking all day, I'm going to go to the gym all day long, it's in your thought, and then you don't go to the gym. I've done this many times, okay? It's really because you never decided to take action, okay? We can do something as simple as the store. If you know you need to run to the grocery store to get a few things, boo, and you will not actively start working to get to the grocery store, that is you keeping yourself from actually making it to the store, right? So that's the same thing with anything we're working on. If you know you got to sit down and write a blog or, for example, record a video like I'm doing today, I knew I had to record this video. So that meant that I knew I needed to get my ingredients together, right? I knew I needed to make sure I had everything I needed. I also needed to make sure that I had ample time to record this. I also had to make sure that I had the right things necessary. And you know what? I had to just record. You know, that's what it was. That's what it comes down to is you just got to grab the camera. You just got to grab the phone. You got to grab the computer. You got to grab the book. You got to grab that gift that you need to send out. You got to grab that card and do what you got to do. And I think the biggest thing about it is a lot of times we don't want to take action. And so if you're sitting there doubting something like, should I do, should I not? Just take action. Just do it. Just do it and see what happens. Count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And make it happen, boo. There's many times when I'm launching products that I want to overthink. The YouTube University course was a product that I really tried to overthink. But guess what? I gave myself a deadline and I said, just do it. Take action. And that is what you have to do with anything you're working on. It could be your health. It could be getting into a new program. It may be studying for a test. It may be creating a YouTube channel or recording a video. It may be writing a blog. It may be starting your own ministry or your own organization. Monty, come in here. No matter what it is, you have to decide that is what you're going to do, and you're going to take action on it. I want to tell you, I click the camera many times on many days that I don't feel like recording. There are times that God gives me the word powerfully in devotion, but when it's time to deliver it, I'm not in the same spirit as I was when I was in devotion. I'm not as fired up as I was when I was in devotion. But now it's time to record it. You know what I'm saying? And so what I want to encourage you is to not get caught up on your feelings so much, because sometimes ministry, I have to get out of my feelings and just do it. Sometimes a girl writes me about depression and I'm laying in bed and it's 11 o'clock at night and I'm exhausted. And I'm exhausted, and guess what? I still write her back. Also, something else happens to me. It's the weekend. I'm telling myself I'm not doing ministry, and it's the weekend. It's a Friday night, and I get an email about somebody being double charged on my website. So with that being said, I can ignore it until Monday. I can't. I'll come back to that on Monday. Or I can decide right now to handle the problem. Especially if someone's been double charged, I can decide right now to refund their money. At least so by Monday, it's already moving versus waiting until Monday to actually give the refund, process that. So I think that is something you got to get past yourself. There's so many days where I have something originally planned and then something happens. And that's why I truly believe is like sacrificing yourself. You got to let things go for yourself sometimes. And you've got to just be willing to go with the flow of what the Spirit is leading. And if there's something you don't want to do, but you know you have to do it, just do it. I know it's easier said than done, but that's why I encourage myself. I take about 3 to 5 minutes away from whatever it is like I'm doing, and I'll go get me a coffee, or I'll go walk Monty, or I'll call my sister, I'll call my mom, I'll listen to a song, I'll read a book. I'll give myself something to do personally for me, like where I fill my personal cup back up, and then I go back, and then I'll edit, and then I'll work on that other project. But I understand that first, I have to make sure I'm filled up. And if I'm feeling overwhelmed, like I don't want to do this, then I need to stop. I need to pause. I need to fill myself up. I need to do 1 or 2 activities that make me feel good personally. And then I can come back to it in a better state of mind. And so that's what I would encourage you. But the biggest key is, boo, you got to push yourself to do it. There is no way to sugarcoat it. I would love for you guys to tell you that, hey, opportunity just happens. But when you knock on the door of opportunity, work is standing there on the other side saying, hey, come on in. Because it takes work to build whatever you're wanting to build. It takes work to get the degree. It takes work to graduate. It takes work to do the thing. It takes work regardless. And so it takes faith, but you also got to move in faith and take those steps. And that is work. That is the action behind it. And so the biggest thing is take action. I'm not going to lie. I was sitting at my desk before and I thought, I need to record this today. I've been putting this video off. I've got all the ingredients and I just keep putting the video off day after day. I need to record this video. And then a part of me thought, when am I going to find the time? I'm looking and I'm like, right now, boo. I mean, I know you got other things to handle, but right now, just record it, knock it out, get it done with. And that's what you have to do. Sometimes you have to quit looking at the windows of time. And in that moment when you're planning, say, hey, I could sit here and plan when I'm going to do this, or I can just do this right now. Since I'm planning it, I actually have the time to do it. Let me do it right now. Let me knock it out. And that right there is a big factor for me in my ministry, is that many times you're like, God, Morgan, you produce all this stuff. Because sometimes when I just have to tell myself, Morgan, knock it out. Just get it all done. Get it all done today. I know you don't want to record 5 videos today, but I want you to get your outfits ready because you're going to record 5 videos today and knock them out so you're not stressing about this in a week or 2. So you're not feeling behind in 2 or 3 weeks down the road. Knock them all out. So I hope that really inspires you a little bit, like, yes, boo. And I'm sorry my stove is like, the water's boiling on the chicken now. The corn is heating up for sure. And then we're going to mix everything together. We're going to shred our chicken. And we're going to have our little late lunch, dinner, whatever this thing is. And I'm going to eat my cookies. Oh, I got kind of hard. I was talking too much. All right, guys, while your chicken and your corn is boiling, it is time to start preparing your toppings. Your toppings like your avocado to your lime. You want to just make sure you cut up a few pieces of this because these are the toppings to your soup. And this is what really makes the soup, guys. Trust me and believe me, you do not want to miss out on these. The next thing is your green onions. You want to go ahead and prepare them, and don't forget to rinse them suckers off. And then once you get done with rinsing, go ahead and start cutting you quite a bit of pieces of the green onion. I think the green onion just makes this soup pop so much. And so once you have all your toppings prepared, it is time to shred your chicken. And yes, I use my fingers. I don't know why. I don't know. I just use my fingers, guys. Sorry. So yeah, once you shred your chicken, the next thing is you want to start adding all the condiments to your pot and going ahead and stirring this thing really, really good. Also in this process, I went ahead and added the cheese into my pot. You don't have to do this at this time, but I like mine real cheesy. And then the next thing you want to do is just transfer over into a bowl or a soup bowl. And then it's time for the toppings from your avocado, okay? Like this is what makes this soup powerful, okay? Thank you, sis. You want to add your green onions, and also too, you want to make sure that you like sprinkle in a lot of lime juice because this is just so good. And what you can also do is plop a piece of lime in there and just let that sucker set in there. And then you want to make sure you add your sour cream. Once you do all of this, guys, you want to make sure you stir it really, really good because this right here is the best part. This is so yummy and it's good for the holiday season. Also, I really enjoyed making this, guys. It was so yummy. I really enjoyed it. And also, a lot of my audio went out while recording this video, so that's why I'm doing a lot of voiceovers. But just know I enjoyed it. It was so yummy. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Love you.